What is up? Thank you for coming to my channel, Prison POV. Now right away I have to give a little disclaimer and let you guys know I took a little poetic license with the title of this video. It wasn't actually my parole officer who I got strung out, but he definitely worked for the parole office. Not only did I get him strung out, I took over his pad, I OD'd him twice, on accident of course, ended up getting his house raided by his co-workers. Now if you'd watched my video right at CMC West, I explained how I caught a stabbing on the streets, beat that charge in court, but ended up having to do a year flat for parole. By year flat meaning 12 months, no half time. We call it a bullet. So after I did that 12-month violation, I got out on the streets. That's when all these events unfolded. So I'm going to try to sum up 90 days, because I was out 90 days that time. Sum up 90 days in 20 minutes. I think I could do it. Just the highlights, of course. Okay, so when I get out, I move in with a female family member. I paroled with I paroled with $2 grand, but the state of California gives you $200 for gate money. So I had $2,200, moved in with a female family member. She was behind on bills and all that, so I just shot her the 2 G's. I said, catch up, and all that good shit. Then I went out, started running amok, hit the streets, catching up with the homeboys, getting my grind on, all that. So when I come back to that spot, the house, like a week or so later, she asked me, so when's your parole officer going to come by? I said, no parole officer, I didn't check in, I'm absconding. She said, well, you cannot stay here, you're not going to get my house raided, I'm not going to have you living here running from parole. I was like, alright, shit, well let me get that 2 G's back. It's like, no, it's gone. I said, let me get 1 G back. Like, no, it's gone. So shit. Basically, I paid $2,000 to keep my clothes at someone's house for like a week. Assed out. Not tripping though. So I hit the streets. I got like 6 different spots that I'm hanging out at. You're on a couch trip, pad to pad, just hustling, grinding, all that good stuff. Done it several times before. It's not that big of a deal, man. Just hanging out. But I started noticing people start calling me and telling me that their houses were getting raided by parole. All my spots that I was kicking at, man. Parole was going there looking. Now I abscond every single time from the gate. I never ever check in with parole. One of these days I'll make a video going over my first term and explaining why I do not check in with parole ever. But this time they never come looking for me though. They never ever look. It's just one of those things like when we catch you, we catch you. But this time, man, they were actively looking for me. They had handed my file over to a parole officer named Santoro, who runs the BFAT division, Bakersfield Felony Apprehension Team. And when he's on your bumper, bro, you're gonna get got. He's like the Bakersfield version of Dog the Bounty Hunter or some shit. You don't want him looking for you. So he's going to all my spots, fucking looking for me. I guess the deal was that since the last time I was out, I got busted on a stabbing, and then I get out, they just figure it just let them know what type of individual I was, that, I could be volatile, and they don't want someone like that out running around absconding. They hate absconding anyway. They can't stand it. It's like a slap in their face, because when you parole from the pen, they want to be able to keep an eye on you and see what you're up to. And when you abscond, you don't keep a touch, it just lets them know that, hey, fool's out there kicking up dust. So they're going to all my spots, looking for me. All these people are saying you can't come by, can't come back, all that. So I'm down to 2 spots that I go to. I go to this chick, so this older chick, Annette, I was hanging out with her kinda. She lived on the east side. Old dope fiend, she had a mullet. What was cool about her is she had a car. And she was down to fucking give me rides, whatever. This and that, she had a little bit of hustle. Another dude who I kicked it with a lot, I was able to go by his pad because parole wasn't hip to it. My homeboy Tom Tom. My bad, shit. I need to not burn weed before videos, because then I start talking and it gives me cotton mouth. Shit. So okay, I was hanging out with this chick Annette. She had a damn mullet and a car. She was down to ride. Lived on the east side, straight dope fiend. Another dude I was kicking him with, my homeboy Tom Tom. He was slinging ink, a Mad Dog tattoo. He had a little apartment downtown. So those are the 2 spots that I can go to, parole didn't know about. Bouncing back and forth between the 2. Now I was out in the streets one day and I hit a lick. Came up with this property, had these items. I call Annette and I say, hey, hurry up, come pick me up. I got this shit, it's hidden in a field. Call her, hey, hurry up, come snatch me up. I got these items, I want to get rid of them. She picks me up. The shit I have was badass. She starts trying to make calls, call her people to sell it. I said, hey, hold up, pump the brakes. I already got this shit sold. I got my own people where I'm going off shit. Like, I'm not trying to sell this shit to your people. I got it handled. All I need from you basically is a ride. She got pissed off. She was all mad. She wanted to sell some of this shit to her people. She was trying to work an angle. All that. I was not letting it go down like that. Hell to the no. She got pissed. I said, well, fuck it. I'm getting out of here then. Take me to Tom Tom's house. She goes and drops me off over there. I don't give her shit. It ended badly. She ends up telling parole about Tom Tom's pad. The very next day, they fucking raid his house. So now I got nowhere. I can't go to Nets now, obviously. Now I can't go to Tom Tom's either. Damn. Straight assed out. A couple days later, though, I did end up going to Tom Tom's house. Nighttime, kicked it. We got high on heroin. He didn't say shit. Then the next morning, he's like, bro, like, I don't care. You can come here and shit, but the cops going to catch you. They're watching the pad. They're going to get you. They're on to you. They know you hang out here. It's not a good spot for you, man. So, fuck it. I didn't really go back there no more. Cruising around, trying to find some other spots. Now I go to this fucking druggy motel, man. A bunch of druggies and shit. Low lifes. And I meet this older type chick. Bump into her casually, like, what's up, what's up? She's asking me, begging me actually, to go get some gas for her car. Said her car had run out of gas. I was like, I ain't really trying to do it. The fucking gas station was like about 3 blocks away. She didn't want to go for whatever reasons. Like, come on, please, Splendor, can you go? Finally, when I say, all right, I will go down to the gas station for you, get some gas, hands me a fucking milk gallon jug. I'm like, what the fuck? You don't even have a righteous, like, gas can? I don't want to go fill that thing up, a milk jug. So we're having this conversation. All of a sudden, some dudes pull up. This dude pulls up with some beat, some rims, a badass car. He's bumping. It's like, oh, my son's here. I'm like, all right, who the fuck this? Dude gets out, and I know him. In one of my videos, I think my video, I said, doing time at Mule Creek. I said I have no homeboys there at Mule Creek with me, except one dude. He was a youngster named Anthony. He ended up catching a shoe term. He tried to sneak a sandwich out of the chow hall. The cop tried to take a sandwich. Anthony bombed on the cop, caught a shoe term. I seen him a couple times after that. Boom, here he is. I guess this is his mom. He's coming to see his mom's. Oh, my son's here. Shit, what's up, dogs? My boy Anthony. What's up, Splinter? I was like, bro, I'm not doing too good right now, bro. He says, let's go. I roll with him. We get in his car. We take off. He says, dude, you're not going to believe this, man. I got a motel over here. There's a parole officer in there. He's straight tweaked out. I got him some dope. I sold him some dope. He won't leave my motel. I'm like, what? How the fuck that happened? Well, he got a motel right around the corner from the parole office. Went out into the parking lot of his motel. Some dude in a car flagged him over, like, hey, come here. You know where I can get some speed? Anthony's like, yeah, I got you. Came up to his room, started smoking. Dude's like, yeah, I'm a parole officer. Anthony's like, deuces, homie. Kicked rocks and got out there, and he's driving around scared to go back to his motel room. That's where he encounters me. He's like, I don't know what to do. I said, fuck, I'll go there, man. Hold up. I said, take me to that room. I don't give a fuck. My days are numbered. Parole's already after me anyway. Shit, I ain't got much time left on these streets anyway. Let's go find out what's happening. So we go to his motel room. Parole's still there. He's tweaking. I start smoking some meth with him. We all start hanging out. He's telling me how he is a real bad alcoholic and he wants to get off the alcohol. I'm like, I can relate, man. I'm on heroin. I'm trying to get off the heroin. We're just talking. I'm just treating him like a normal dude. I kind of forget he was a parole officer, actually. We're all just tweaked out, hanging out. He ends up leaving. Before he goes, though, he gives me his phone number. He's like, bro, I'll help you get off the heroin. You know, you can help me get off the alcohol. We can inspire each other. I see, yeah, whatever, man. Took his number. Now, back in those days, I used to wear, like, the wristbands, like the tennis players wear. Wristbands. It'll say, like, you know, a rock band on it, or Vans, or have a design or something. I used to wear those. I have a little rip in them, and I keep dimes of heroin in there. And so, I put his phone number in there. Just totally forgot about it. A couple days later, man, I'm just out and about, and I'm like, fuck, what am I going to do? And I'm like, oh, yeah, I remember that guy, that parole officer or whatever, supposedly, quote, unquote. Let's call his ass, see what the fuck. So I call him up, and he just happened to be, it was a Monday, he just happened to be taking a week off work. I'm like, hey, man, I'm cruising around. You know, you gave me your number. You said we could help each other. I'll help you get off the alcohol. Help me get off the black, blah, blah, blah. He's like, yeah, I'll come pick you up. Picks me up, takes me to his pad. It's like a brand new mobile home type in a mobile home park. When I get in there, the place is fucking thrashed, man. What it looked like was he'd be checking his mail. You know the junk mail you get? Like the junk type shit? He would just throw it on the ground. So there's a big pile of, like, junk mail. There's McDonald's cups. It was a cool house, but it was just cluttered. You could tell he didn't give a fuck. I went in and I said, yo, man, I said, you gotta clean this fucking place up. I said, dude, are you some kind of depression or what? You gotta start giving a fuck, bro. What's wrong with you, man? Look at this place. It's a nice house. You just let it go. Clean this fucking shit up. He's like, man, you know what I really want to do? He goes, I want to try heroin. He goes, let's go get some heroin and we'll come back and clean this place up. I said, all right. But no, I got a better idea. Let's go get some heroin. We'll come back and you clean this fucking house up. I'm not cleaning it. Shit, but you're right. You need to clean this fucking place up. So we went and got some heroin. Came back. Boom. I moved in. Took over his pad. Took one of his credit cards. Every day I would go to Walmart in the morning and buy a fucking gift card, $100 Walmart gift card. I'd buy a gallon of milk and they give you the 90-something dollars back. Change. Bam. I was doing that like every day, whole time I was there. So I'm living with this fucking dude. He's strung on heroin, and he's working for the parole office. What it was, though, he wasn't like a righteous, super parole officer. It was more like he taught a class down there. What it is, if you tested dirty for parole in Bakersfield, it'd give a couple dirties and make you go to something called the STAR program. So he was a STAR teacher. So he didn't really have a gun and shit, but he did definitely work as a parole officer at the parole office teaching this class. So man, so he's strung out on black. I moved in. I got my homeboys coming over. Took over spot. Not very many though. I did not have very many people coming over. Try to keep it on the DL. I didn't really tell no one he worked for parole office. Kept that on the DL as well. I'm living there. He's fucking strung out. Now one day, check this haters, I overdosed him. One day we're kicking back, man. We get up in the morning. You have to have a wake up when you do black, right? You have to have a wake up every morning. So I wake up. So I get up. I say I'm going to go score. Took his car. Always took his car and shit. Went to Walmart. Did the thing with the credit card. Went to go get a gram of dope. My connection only had like a 20. He had a little tiny bit. He didn't even want to come off the 20. It was like his personal shit. I was like, bro, I'm sick. I just woke up. I need to wake up. Fuck that. I'm not going to wait for you to recop and all that. He goes, fine. Shot me a 20. Now, I don't plan on sharing with this parole officer, dude. I need a whole 20 to my head, really. So I come back, and I have the 20. I tell him basically, look, I'm going to do most of this. I didn't get that much. I guess I can maybe give you a little tiny bit. Now, he was crying about that, bitching, obviously. He didn't think that was fair, but whatever, man. So I'm going to do the whole thing. I decided to go ahead and give him some. He said he didn't feel it. I think he did. It was like enough. So we're sitting there. He always made this noise, man. He always made like a weird, I can't even describe it. I'm not going to imitate it. He always made like he made a weird noise all the time. I'd always be saying, hey, quit fucking making that noise. What the fuck? Quit doing that. I did that 20, gave him a little tiny bit. He looked loaded to me. He said, no, I didn't feel it. He was crying. Right then I remembered, damn, I got a fucking syringe in my bedroom filled up with like about a 20 of black. I totally spaced. I was like, oh, dude, don't trip. I got you. Come back. I said, now, did you feel the first shot I gave you? He said, no, I didn't feel it. All right, so I give him this one. Give it all to him. And I'm going around about my business, and I hear him make some noise. That noise he makes. I went to go look at him and say, quit making that fucking noise. But it wasn't that noise that he always made to bug me. It was like his last breath leaving his lungs. He was like, OD, man. He was turning fucking blue. It was a wrap. That fucking shot was way too much. Now, since then, I've had people OD in front of me. But this was the first time. And plus, it was a parole officer. Damn, in his house. Crazy. Shit, what the fuck am I going to do? He's out. So I start slapping his face, because that's what I always heard you do to someone, like slap him, like, come out of it, motherfucker, come out of it. I try to pick him up, so I try to throw him into the shower, but he's like 6'3", way bigger than me, a couple 100 pounds. As I try to pick him up, he falls, hits his head on the wall, and fucking has like a cut on his fucking head, and he's bleeding. He's laying on the ground. I'm slapping him, he's not coming out of it. Started trying to drag him by his foot over towards the bathroom. I'm getting water, throwing water on him. And then I call one of my homeboys and I'm like, fuck, man, this dude is not alright. I think I OD'd him. I gave him too much dope. He's fucking out. It's turning blue. The guy goes, oh, bro, you got to put ice cubes in his butthole. I said, what? I said, no, OD. Not orgy. Motherfucker, ice cubes in his butthole. What the fuck are you talking about? This dude's dead. I'm not going to play with his ass. Homie, what are you talking about? He's like, nah, dude, no, that's how you can bring them out of it. You put fucking ice cubes in their butthole and they'll come out of it. I said, well, I guess he's dead, homie. I'm not about to do all that. It's like that joke. Have you heard of that joke where these two hunters go hunting? One of them goes to take a dump, and while he's squatted down, a fucking rattlesnake bites his butthole. He tells his friend, he's like, yo, a snake just bit me on the ass. His friend goes, dude, I'll go call the doctor. Went and called the doctor said you have to cut the bite and suck the poison out. He goes back, and his friend's like, what'd the doctor say? Dude said, the doctor said you're dead as fuck, homie. There's nothing we could do for you. That's how I felt. Dead as fuck, nothing I could do for you. My only option is ice cubes up your asshole. Not happening. Ain't gonna go there, so I'm slapping him. I'm fucking pulling on his feet. I drag him in the bathroom. I'm throwing water on him. After about he starts coming out of it. When I start noticing he was coming out of it, I was taking water and I throw it in his face, and it was making him flinch a little bit. So I was like, all right, I'm getting a little bit of action out of him. After a while, man, he finally gets up, walk him in the shower, throw him into the shower, fully clothed, get the water on him. Finally ends up coming out of it. Next morning, though, man, his face was all fucking, he had 2 black eyes, he had that big cut on his forehead, and he was all fucked up. He's like, dude, why is my face so beat up? I said, because I had to fucking slap you to get you to come out of it, man, because you straight OD'd. He had to miss a couple days of work. He was pissed off. He's like, never beat my face like this. I have a job. I have to go in public. 2 black eyes, a busted fucking lip. My head's cracked open. I was like, well, damn. Shit, I'm going to tell you, bro. You were going out, and that's what I thought to do was to slap you in the face, all right? Anyhow, we carried on. End up ODing him again. Another overdose for him. Now, trip on this. I had an old lady, obviously, that was coming around. She lived there, kind of not. She was there a lot of the time. He could not stand her. They could not stand each other. She had the attitude she would just come over and like take the pad over like it was her fucking pad, do whatever she wanted. And there's this blanket. I think his mom gave him this blanket, made it. I don't know what the fuck it was. It was a special blanket to him. He had it tucked in the cut in this drawer. And my lady would come over and first thing to do is grab that blanket. And he had to say, I love that blanket. Don't cover up with it. I don't want you to use it. She'd grab it every time anyway. I let him squabble over the blanket. I don't give a fuck. Not my problem. So they didn't like each other. So she was over one night. He was bitching. This and that. What it was, I bought her a big old bag of crank. I was on heroin. So was he, but she tweaked. She didn't do black. So I had to get her some tweaks so we could party all night. And he got mad. I was spending my money on crank for her. I don't like her. I don't want to buy her tweak. Blah, blah. So he was bitching, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to give him a little bit bigger of a shot of black than usual, so I'll really nod out and shut the fuck up. It's like, alright, whatever, dude, you don't like her, this and that, I hear you. You ready to do a shot of dope? He's like, yeah. I gave him some, that was it. Went in my room, me and my lady hanging out, she went to go get some juice. She's like, oh, fuck, this dude looks like he's out, he looks like he's out, she's telling me. Yeah, because she saw him on the way to the kitchen, she saw him in the living room. I come running out, same shit, blue, fucking out, you know, he's not responding. You know, fuck, man, this dude OD'd again, damn it. It's a stressful thing to have people OD in front of you. Very stressful. He had told me not to slap his face. This time what I did, I started bombing on his leg. As hard as I could out his leg. Just hitting it as hard as I fucking could. No response. The water thing, splash, splash. Not really getting no response. Fuck. So I took her crank. I drew up a big, huge shot of crank. Found one of his veins and just hit him in it. While he was OD'd on this fucking heroin. Man, he fucking jumped up. Wide awake. I still don't know why he did this. I don't think anybody does. Walked to the kitchen. Unplugged the microwave and picked it up and just stand there holding the microwave oven. Like, yeah, what's up? I was like, dude, I said, what are you going to do with that? And blah, 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 started mumbling shit. I was like, the fuck? I go, put the microwave back, bro. I think he set up on top of the fucking fridge and he just started spinning wheels. He did what he did. Whatever. He was fucking tweaked out. Of course, later he was pissed off. Said he didn't like it and he's like, man, you overdosed me on heroin. Then turned around and overdosed me on meth. I feel like shit. The next day he was limping around a lot. He was asking me, fuck, my leg's fucked up. I had forgot that I was hitting him in his leg. He's like, yeah, my leg's really fucked up. And he was like, limping. I was like, let's see. He showed me that big ass fucking bruise. Like, oh yeah, dude, I bombed on your fucking leg. I forgot all about that. He said, why would you do that? I said, he told me not to slap you. You know, that's not what you have to do when someone ODs. I mean, you have to hit him a step to snap him out of it. So I've heard. Anyway, OD'd him twice. He was pissed off. Again, had to miss some work. He was limping, couldn't walk, and he was all tweaked out. Said he hated that shit. He wished I would not have given him that big shot of meth. Whatever. We carried on. Anyway, still tweaking, doing our thing, whatever. Now, sometimes when he would go to work, I would go to my homeboy Time Bomb's house. Time Bomb sold heroin. He had a cool little party pad. He'd chill out. The house where the parole officers at, way up on the east side. It's kind of boring during the day. And my lady wasn't there, and sometimes she wouldn't be there. And I would just say, hey, take me by Time Bomb's house. It's on your way to work. On your way to work at the parole office. So, he would drop me off. Now, this particular day, he drops me off, and he picks me up from Time Bombs. We go back home. When we pull up in the driveway, I see a fucking white van with a couple of dudes sitting in it. I think to myself, fuck, that looks straight like cops, man. But I didn't think that the few handful of people that I had over at the house would snitch me out. Obviously, someone did, and I know who did. I won't throw them out there, but fucking snitched out the pad. They're getting ready to raid it. So we're in there. We got high, fixed up some heroin. I hit him because he didn't know how to mix it or hit himself. I was in charge of all that. We both got high, kicking back. All of a sudden, boom, they start kicking the fucking front door in. I knew it was a pro. What I did was proned out right away. I knew they were going to come in fucking swinging batons and shit. So I fucking prone out, which is lay flat on your stomach with your arms and your legs spread out like this. Proned out. He goes and blocks the door. I'm like, that's right, don't let him in, homeboy. He's fighting with them, not letting him in. I kicked the side door in, that one. Commenced to fucking beating his ass. So he kicked the door in, started beating his ass, snatched me up, handcuffed me, all that shit. Started going through the house. Where's the dope? Where's that kind of shit? We ain't got no dope. Then, this is very unexpected. They're pissed at me, man. Because think about it. It's parole and I'm living at a parole officer's house. They're like, where'd you find him? How'd you end up meeting this guy? So I met him at an AA meeting. He just let me stay the night one night. I'm over here, I'm doing some laundry. He's a good guy. He's my sponsor through AA. They're like, bullshit. They're finding syringes. And pissed at this dude. They're still fucking him up. They beat this dude's ass. What they did to me, took all my clothes from me. I was fully clothed. It was wintertime. Beanie, short sleeve shirt, long sleeve shirt, hoodie. Fully fucking clothed, man. They take all my clothes off of me, down to my boxers, put my fucking clothes into a bag, say for evidence. Evidence of what? I said, well, give me some other clothes to wear. They're like, no, we're taking all your clothes. I go, you're taking all my clothes for evidence. Like, yeah, bullshit. Which I didn't see him bag nothing else up. Give me one of those blue zip-up paper suits. Take me to county jail. tried to put me in suicide watch. Had the nurse say that I was suicidal and all this kind of shit. Put me off to the side. They're really going to try to fuck with me as a payback for I got her over on them by moving in with the fucking parole officer. They took me all the way to where they were going to put me on suicide watch. I talked to a nurse one last time. They were saying, yes, you already said you were suicidal. I said, no, I didn't say that. Yes, you did. Send you to our suicide watch. Fuck that, I want to talk to a sergeant. When I started saying that, I want to talk to the sergeant, a fucking lieutenant. I want to talk to a mayor. Get someone's ass in here, I'm not suicidal. You're not going to put this jacket on me. Fuck that. By jacket, I mean I want them to write that in my file that everyone to suicide watch had a problem like that. You need to put me back in GP, regular shit, and give me my clothes. Anyway, they fucked with me. Sent me to jail. That violation ended up getting 8.5. And this was the time that I went into Wasco, ended up getting jumped over a bad call. All kinds of crazy shit happened on this violation. That'll be my next video. Jumped over a bad call. Then went into Soledad. Got into a right with the blacks. That'll probably be the video after that. I'm really not trying to do things chronological, but just kind of how it's happening. Popping out chronological, man. So you don't want to miss the next video. I'm going to talk about how I got jumped over a bad call in Wasco. Alright now. Peace!